Hello and welcome back to Shavane's Bag of Holding. Today we're going to check out Xanathar's Guide to Everything. Now I have the regular cover as well as the alt cover. So there's the regular cover, you can see there. Explore a wealth of new rules options for players and dungeon masters in this supplement for the world's greatest role-playing game. Flipside there. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but there are some new rules and story options for all of the character classes. There's new rules for traps, magic items, downtime activities, and more. And Xanathar himself, that beholder on the front, offers bizarre observations on every page about whatever his eye stalks happen to glimpse. So it should be a fun read. We'll check that out here in a second. First, let's check out the alternate cover. I really like this one. It's really cool looking. It's got Xanathar the Beholder, all of his eye stalks on there. Really cool artwork. I believe this one was done by Hydro74, is it? I forget the guy's name, but really cool artwork on it. It's got that nice soft finish like all the rest of the alternate covers. Really cool. This was hard to get. I started collecting well after a lot of these books were released, so unfortunately for a lot of these alt covers, I had to go to eBay and pay a little more than the MSRP, but that's all right because I really wanted them. I wanted a complete set, and now I've got one. Anyways, that's the alt cover. Pretty awesome. I'm not going to open this one up. We'll take a look at the regular one on the inside, but you can get a nice look at it there. All right, so Xanathar's, what it has inside. Contents, you've got all the character options, so Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. It gives some different options for each of those character classes. So I'll just touch on a couple here. I'm partial to the Ranger because that's what Shavane is. So you've got Ranger archetypes down here. Gloomstalker, Horizon Walker, and Monster Slayer. You get the same for all of the other character types. Second section here, chapter 2, is the Dungeon Master's Tools. So you've got information on falling, sleep, adamantine weapons, spell casting. Random encounters is kind of cool because they broke it down into the different sections like Arctic, coastal, desert, forest, so on and so forth. Traps revisited down here, so it goes over simple traps, how to design them, complex traps, and how to design those. Downtime activities, all about buying magic items, carousing, crafting, gambling, research, all sorts of cool things. Top right up here gives some tips on awarding magic items. Chapter 3 there is spells, so you've got the lists and the descriptions. And then Appendix A is shared campaigns, and Appendix B is character names, which is kind of neat. Non-human names, it goes through the different races: Dragonborn, Dwarf, Elf, Gnome, Halfling, Half-Orc, and Tiefling. Then you can go for human names, and it goes through a whole bunch of different name types like Arabic, Celtic, Chinese, Egyptian, English, French, German, Greek, Indian, Japanese, Mesoamerican, Niger, Congo, Norse, Polynesian, Roman, Slavic, and Spanish. So that's really, really interesting, really cool. So like I said, I'm partial to the Ranger, so I'm going to flip over to page 40 here, and we'll take a closer look at the Ranger. All right. So like I mentioned, Xanathar himself does comment on every page, so you can see up here. It says, "I'm a monster. Are you going to try to kill me? Didn't think so. Go kill some goblins or something. On second thought, goblins aren't monsters, they're people. So maybe you should call yourself a people killer." Thanks, Xanathar, for the expert tips. So you get the Ranger description of what they are, their view of the world, homeland. You can roll a d6 for the different views of the world. You can roll a d6 for the different homelands down here. Sworn enemies, and then archetypes. So it gives some details on the Gloomstalker first here. So it's got the different Ranger level features, 3rd, 7th, 11th, and 15th. Goes through Gloomstalker magic, the spells, Dread Ambusher, Umbral Sight, Iron Mind, Stalker's Flurry, Shadowy Dodge. And it goes to the next archetype, the Horizon Walker. Again, you've got the features, the spells. Flip over here, you can see the Monster Slayer archetype with the features and the spells. Another quip from Xanathar up there on the top right. Then it goes into the robe. So you get a little description on every single class, which is pretty cool. Some new archetypes. I'm interested in the traps though, so I'm gonna go check out page 113 here for the traps revisited. Let's see what we got there. All right, so simple traps goes over the elements of a simple trap, level and threat, the trigger, the effect, the countermeasures. Running a simple trap. A couple of examples. So a couple of examples. You got a bear trap, a crossbow trap, a falling portcullis, fiery blast, a net trap, pit trap, poison needle, scything blade, and sleep of ages. That sounds interesting. And it gets into designing simple traps, talking about the purpose of the traps, the level and lethality of the traps. Got save DCs and attack bonuses, damage severity by level, spell equivalent by level. Goes over triggers, effects, disarming them, placing them. And then it does the same for complex traps here. So pretty cool overall. A lot of details, more in-depth details on traps. So that's pretty awesome. I'm also interested in awarding magic items because that's every player's favorite part, right? Is getting loot. So let's go check out page 135, see what's in there. Hopefully their advice is to just give Shivane all the good loot, but we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna hold my breath. All right, awarding magic items. This goes over distribution by rarity, by tier, by rarity, minor and major items. Gives a table here for awarded by tier, a table down to the bottom awarded by rarity, choosing items level by level. Gives a list of a bunch of magic items. So you got a bunch of common magic items listed here. A whole bunch of them. There's 2 more pages full. There's the magic item tables. Both pages there. Lots more tables. And yet more tables. Then it goes to the next chapter, which is spells. So overall, really cool book. A lot of cool new features in here. The naming convention is kind of neat. They have tables just to roll if you want. There's the non-human names for all the different races, male and female. You can keep flipping. There's the human names. So there's Arabic female, Arabic male, for example. German female, German male. Japanese male, Japanese female, Indian female, Indian male. Really cool. So if you're ever in doubt about what to choose for a name, this could be a very good addition to your collection to help you out. Overall, awesome book, great addition to the collection. I'm interested in reading it from cover to cover. I've read the vast majority of it, but not all of it yet. And again, the alt cover art is beautiful. Now, the interior of the alt cover books is identical to the regular covers. Literally the only difference is the alternate cover. So they are pretty cool if you're a collector, but for gaming purposes, you don't need this. You could just get the regular version for your games. I don't even like opening the alt covers personally because they're strictly for collecting and display purposes, but I like them. Well, go check it out. If you guys like the video, please give me a like. If you really like the video, please subscribe and you can get some more of my content. As always, I like to open things so you don't have to. Thanks for watching.